Dr. Ken Gordon, spiritual leader of Centers for Spiritual Living, continuing on with the very last and final week of March for our values theme that we're putting forward this year, where we're really talking about the value of education. And this week was presented by the most gorgeous woman I know, just an absolutely beautiful human being, somebody who I'm very close to, who I really am connected to. And that is Dr. Deborah Gordon, who's the senior minister at the Centre for Spiritual Living, Kelowna, British Columbia, Canada. The theme that she's talking about this year is aging as a spiritual practice. Not that she has to worry about it, we know that. Dr. Deborah's first quote is, "Life is a mirror and will reflect back to the thinker what he or she thinks into it." Dr. Holmes said that. He also said life is not just something to be endured, it's to be lived in joy and a fullness without limit. This is backed up by Betty Friedan, who wrote, "Aging is not lost youth, but a new stage of opportunity and strength." Anything that will enable us to express greater life, greater happiness, greater power, so long as it does not harm anyone, must be the will of God for us, Dr. Holmes said in the Science of Mind text. I'll share with you that a couple of years ago, maybe 10 now, I guess, I was listening to a radio show, and on the radio show it had somebody who was on there, and what they were speaking of is they were saying that if medical technology continues today, up till today, as it has in the past, which we know it actually has increased and sped up, that the average person who is 40 years old 10 years ago should expect to live a healthy quality life to 132 years. This is the reality of the life that we live in right now. It's absolutely incredible the ability that we have to expand our life if we care for ourselves and if we take care of ourselves and if we have the mental picture within our own minds of the possibility and the potential. The truth of the matter is medical science has now said that we can live to 132 years old as a quality life. That's a quality life. Our consciousness, however, is still checking out, if you'll notice, somewhere around 70, 80, 90, although 100's becoming more and more common. Education, the ability to do it, is the ability to be able to embrace a new idea in our own hearts, our own minds, our own souls. This is the education that we talk about in Science of Mind all the time. It is the awakening of the human being to something new that brings forward the ability for that potential to become a reality in our experience and in our life. Everything that we've learned this month has been a learning of how to expand our mind to get a greater and a bigger idea than the one that we had before. Because with a bigger idea comes a bigger experience and a bigger expression of life. I'm grateful that you're attending this and that you're participating in these themes. These themes are fantastic. Last year we did the principles. This year we're doing the values, and who knows what we're going to have next year. But I'll share something with you. And that is that every time you hear something like this, your mind expands and expresses into a new way of being and a new life and a greater life all the way. So I bless you and I thank you for being in attendance, and I want you to know that you are loved and that you are honored. God bless you. Thank you.